Good morning and welcome to part 5 of the prepping for winter. As promised, I've finally got on to tins and jars. I've not got a huge selection out here, there's no need to. You all know what your favourite foods are and what you would need to collect. I'm just going to show you the sort of things that I'm collecting. If I start with the meats, so vegetarians look away, although there is some non-meats here. We've got the good old chunky chicken down there. We've got some stewed steak. Macaroni cheese, I love that, absolutely love that. Up above beef ravioli. And just a tin of soup. I just grabbed the first tin of soup. That was that was handy. Now, soups are not only just soups which, you warm up and dip your bread in it and get on with it. Soups are also great for flavouring food. If you're making a stew or a curry or something like that, don't overlook using a tin of soup as your flavouring base, because it works really well. Obviously there's lots of other types of food you can get like that. I have various different types of food. There's always, and of course there's the always standby corned beef, there's the spam, bacon roll, all that sort of stuff in tins. Yeah, I've got all that, no need to show you that, you've seen them hundreds of times. Moving across, snacks like cup of soup and these ramen noodle soups. Okay, there's not a lot of calories in them, but they're a lovely tasty snack. I often have one of them for lunch. I only eat twice a day. I don't work anymore now, so I'm not burning up the calories. And I needed to lose weight because I'm a fatso. And over the course of the last couple of years, I've lost about 30 pounds, just over 2 stone. And so I don't need all that food anymore. I'm not working, I'm not burning up the calories. So 2 meals a day does me, and something like one of these at lunchtime, maybe with a couple of crackers, will suffice. And then I have an evening meal, and that's it. I eat twice a day, and it's plenty enough for me. Right, if we move on to the vegetable area, let's move up a bit. Now, just a few standard things I've picked up to show you. New potato, well, chickpeas, some marrow fat peas, you could have shown any types of peas, chopped tomatoes, beans, good old beans in sausages, and mixed vegetables. Now, mixed vegetables, I've noticed, are becoming very hard to find in the shop, so they certainly are where I'm shopping. I managed to find a couple today, actually, this morning when I went out, so I picked a couple up, and but I noticed the shelf was almost empty, so everybody else has obviously had the same problem, so I wasn't greedy, I just picked up 2 tins, and if there's some there the next time I go, I'll pick up another couple. And of course, all these things, what we're showing you, apart from cups of soups and stuff, you can't beat the real McCoy. Fresh is by far superior. But in times of emergency or crisis, we can turn to cans and packets. Then some more sauces. These are just a couple I picked out. So we've got a garlic and tomato sauce, a chili con carne sauce. You can get your sweets and sours, you can get your curries, you get anything you want in these jars. And they have a reasonable lifespan on them. And again, as we said in previous videos, flavouring is all important. If you've got something like this as a base, or a tin of soup as a base, job's a good one. Now, moving on to fruits. Again, you can't beat fresh fruit. I only buy the tin fruit that I like, for instance, mandarins and peaches. I love them, so I'll buy that type of stuff. And pineapples, I like pineapple in tins, so that's fine. Strawberry jam, well, you can't beat jam, can you? My sister, bless her, she always gives me homemade jam every summer. In fact, I've got a couple of jars in the fridge. I didn't get them out, but I've got gooseberry and rhubarb jam this year from made it herself, and I can tell you it's absolutely beautiful. But that's about the only sweet I eat. You'll notice that there is no sweet stuff here. There's no mention of sugar, there's no mention of cakes, buns, cookies, chocolate bars, anything like that, because I don't eat them. I have no sweet tooth at all. They have no interest in me. And again, it's good for the old fat belly, isn't it? I don't eat that stuff. I don't take sugar into your coffee. However, there is a guilty secret. I do love Pringles. And the old peanut butter. So I do have, I do treat myself sometimes, but normally, well, all the time, I don't eat any chocolates or anything like that. I really don't I don't care for them. I don't enjoy them at all, so I don't buy them. Don't eat them. So you'll not see anything like that on my videos. And that really, I think, is about it. There's other things what you could add to this, but I won't get them out, such as your sauces like Worcester sauce, soy sauce, your chili sauces, all those types of things, which you can add again into food for extra flavouring and goodness. All them types of things help enhance the flavour of food. You can stop making food boring and actually give it something that's of interest. Now, with the where things are going at the moment, potatoes are going to be in short supply because the crops are failing rapidly. We know rice is going to be a problem, even more so now with the floods in Pakistan, and I think the Chinese harvest has been pretty poor as well. I was told that even things like steak, your beef, is going to start to be, you know, you're going to be struggling to find it. Tin tomatoes. Now, tin tomatoes, the tomatoes what go in tins are the stuff what's not good enough to be sold fresh, basically. So it's sent off to the canning factory and canned just before it goes bad. But the tomato crop's been poor as well. So yeah, they're going to be difficult to find, are your tomatoes. Pasta, I'm not sure about pasta. I haven't heard anything bad yet about pasta, but you know, make sure you've got a stock in. And of course, we know what happened a couple of years ago with the COVID. For some bizarre reason, toilet paper. And I am still baffled as to what the fascination is with buying all this toilet paper. COVID had no symptoms of diarrhea or anything, as far as I'm aware, but it went. I can understand the flour and the bread and the tin foods, but toilet paper? Really? Oh well. Each to their own. So maybe when you go to your shop and you do get your normal weekly shop, if you pick up some toilet paper, maybe pick an extra pack up here and there. But don't bulk buy, don't fill your trolley with it, there's no need. That's what causes the damn problems. Just get what you need, and maybe a bit extra. Well, there's no panic on. You still don't need to stock up, you know, don't take everything. Just leave it for other people as well. So, that's about it. At some future point, I'll come back and do some meals, actually cook some meals. Very, well, I'm not cooking them, because all these ingredients are basically cooked. All I'm doing is warming up. So even those of you who are reluctant to try your hand at making a meal, either you can or you won't, I will show you very, very simple and lazy ways to make some decent meals. And we're approaching winter now. We're into September. Probably by October, November, and we start making stews and curries and all that type of thing. The stuff what warms you up and keeps you going and is tasty and filling. I'll do a series on that. Now, I'm not a master chef. I just throw in what I like, and it seems to work out all right. I've not made anything so far that I haven't enjoyed. I like tinkering with food and experimenting, and I'll just continue. So these things probably won't have a proper name because it'll just be stuff I sling in as I go along. So, anyway, if you're interested in that, pop back a bit later and you can see what I can come up with. So thanks for watching. Oh, the one thing I haven't covered, and I almost forgot, is cleaning products, personal hygiene products. Now, there's a YouTube channel called When Life Hands You Lemons. She's a lovely lady. She's covered that in great detail, and she's not only covered it as a general, she's covered it from the female side, you know, for everything you need. You know, from intimate stuff everywhere, all the way through. So it's good for fellas as well as, and especially for the ladies. So I'll put a link to that video on this video because it's well worth watching. Some of the stuff she was talking about hadn't even entered my head, but it's now on my shopping list. So thanks to that lady, and she's lovely to listen to as well. She's a fellow northerner, so you can't go wrong, can you? Okay, that's me finished rambling. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.